Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Gabriela and welcome to my channel. Make sure you hit that like button, comment down, and subscribe. Today we're going to be doing our everyday makeup look. If you're interested in watching, just keep on starting off with a clean face. You got to make sure that your face is clean, moisturized. So I already did so. And the first thing I like to do is put on some primer. This one is called Baby Skin and it's by Maybelline guide and it's awesome. It's called Instant Pore Eraser. I'll put it right here so you guys can see it. It's amazing. Just gonna grab some, and this is how it looks on. It's just like a jelly. You wanna go ahead and put it anywhere that you feel like your pores are big, and just literally put it in. I'm gonna put some in the middle of my forehead because I feel like I have some here as well and it's very frustrating and annoying. But I don't put it all over my face. It's just basically on my T-zones. And I'm done with that. Next step that we want to go ahead and go with is with our foundation. And the one I've been using right now is called the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy Smooth. And from normal to dry, and the color 210, and it's called Sandy Beige. This one has been my complete favorite. It feels great on my skin and it hasn't broken me out. So this we're gonna go ahead and tap in. You don't wanna rub because that's how your makeup looks patchy. So you wanna make sure you tap it in everywhere, and you just can tell the difference when you tap it in than to rub. So. And I'm gonna grab some from my forehead now. And the same thing, just tap your way. Guys, I used to always just rub my makeup in, and that's when I started noticing that my makeup was always so cakey. And I used to get so aggravated by it. So I just started just tapping my way in. Also put some in your eyelids, even though we're not doing eyeshadow today, but just make sure you do so. Next thing I like to do is my eyebrows. I just like to shade them in because I'm suffering from hair loss on both of my eyebrows, guys. Every time I get stressed, it just comes off, but that's another time to talk about it. But let's get right into it. I like to use also the Anastasia Beverly Hills. But lately I've been going from my drugstore eyebrow pencil, and it's by NYX, and this is in the color ash brown. So what I like to do is with this is I like to outline exactly where I want to shade in my eyebrows or add the hairs that I'm missing. So we're gonna start from the bottom. I just create a line, and then I'm gonna do the same thing on the top, but not starting from the beginning. Sorry, I just got so tongue twisted. So you basically just create and start doing lines. And then same thing, you want to create a line going down, but softly. You don't want to go in too dark. And then same thing, go down. And in the front, I don't like to shade it in completely. I just make some hair strokes. Just like that. And then I'm gonna finish off my left eyebrow off camera, and I'll be right back to show you how we clean it up with the concealer. Okay, so as you guys can see, they look very boxy right now and very, very dark, but don't worry because we're gonna clean that up. But first we want to go in with our concealer, and I like to use the Tarte concealer, and then this is in the color 325 medium sand, and you're going to need a flat brush like this. It's so you can literally get the best crease on your eyebrow. So you're just gonna grab your concealer and you're just gonna dab. You can do it twice, but just dab. So at least you can have some foundation applied to it. Not too much, but some. So you're gonna go ahead and start the line right at the bottom. And then work your way up to your brow. Okay? And we basically want to clean up anywhere we feel like it doesn't look the greatest, and then just drag it down smoothly. Okay, so we can see how more clean and defined this one is compared to this one. This one looks very bulky, but it'll look better once we finish it. So now the same thing we're gonna do with the top. So grab more foundation, tap in, and clean it on the sides. Get more if you need to, and then on the top as well. And just work your way. Same thing doing here in the front. Okay. Don't worry, the front isn't gonna look boxy like this. We're going to clean that out once we're done. But I'm gonna go into this eyebrow really quickly and I'll be right back. Both eyebrows are concealed from the top to the bottom. You wanna go ahead and grab a spoolie. I don't know if I'm saying this correctly, but you basically want to brush inwards into your eyebrow to remove that harsh line, and then brush upwards. So you see how now we have like that shadow, like a lighter than this one right here. So the same thing you're gonna do, you don't add any more color, you just brush. And then you just wanna brush into your eyebrow. So you see how much more lighter our eyebrow looks. And if you want the bottom of your eyebrow to look more sharp, don't add any more, but with whatever is remaining, just clean up on the bottom and swipe. Same thing we're gonna do on this side. And it looks good. Okay, so to be completely done with our eyebrows, I like to add my Anastasia clear brow gel. You guys can find a drugstore one, but I'm trying to finish this one up, so let's go ahead and use that and make our eyebrows stay in place just like that. Same thing for this one, and then brush up. Okay, so that is done. Next we want to go ahead and go in with our concealer so we can conceal our under of our eyes. I like to conceal my eyes like in a triangle shape, just like this, and then a part right here, so our eyes can look lifted instead of just putting all of this just padded in here. Same thing we're gonna do for the other side and this side. I like to put a little bit of concealer right in the middle of my nose because I do contour on my nose. And you just grab the same brush you use your foundation and just tap in. Don't ever rub, just literally tap in. So look at the difference, how my eyes look lifted instead of being dragged down. If you guys want to test it out, how normal people do it, that they just put the whole concealer under the eye like that, try it and then do the other eye how I just showed you guys, and you guys are gonna see the difference that I'm talking about. Because honestly, I learned this off TikTok, and at first I was so in denial. I was like, there's no way that that's gonna actually work, and I tried it myself and it's been my to-go to ever since. Okay, once we're done concealing under our eyes, it looks crazy on camera right now, guys, but trust me, it's gonna look better. We want to go ahead and contour on the side of your face. I personally like to contour with powder, and I go in with the e.l.f. contour palette, and these are the colors that I like to use. So grab your contour brush, and this is the one that I use. This is also from e.l.f. and it's the contouring brush. So I like to pick this color right here. It doesn't say the color, unfortunately, but I like to create a line going up like this, going up. And then the same thing I'm gonna do on this side, going up. This is just because my face is much longer, so I have a long face, and that my face can kind of look snatched in. So this is how I do it, and then you just want to basically brush brush into your hairline so it doesn't look crazy. Same thing I like to do towards my forehead so I don't look too pale, and then I have some color on my skin. So with the darker shade, I actually like to go in on my jawline and just literally follow my chin and just brush under here. I just do that. Okay, just like that. And then the next brush that I use so I can define more my contour is an angled brush just like this. So I'm gonna go in with the lighter brown, and I am literally just going to go and brush it into my hairline, like right above my ear. So you see? And if you want, just brush it more up. I'm gonna do the same thing to this side. And then just brush. Just like that, so we're looking better already. So I'm gonna go back with my angle brush so I can contour my nose. I'm gonna use the lighter brown, and I'm literally gonna follow the brush since it's a line, and you're just gonna bring the line down. So you see there? Same thing we're gonna do on this side. And then right on the tip. And then brush down into your nose. So there is how your nose can look snatched on both angles. And if I'm looking to the side, I'm looking at my camera, how do you say that? My camera, so I can see how I look on the camera. I don't know if that makes sense, but you get the point, guys. So that's my nose looking snatched. Next thing we want to go ahead and do is we want to bake our face. I like to use the original formula Airspun loose face powder, and this is in the color Naturally Natural, and it's 070. It smells like baby powder. I just love smelling it. And then just take off the top off and slowly grab your brush, not your brush, your sponge, and create the line right under where you did your contour. So it should look something like this. Same thing, you're gonna do the next one, and this one the same way. Bring it down. Okay, just like that. Same thing with your nose, but just be careful and try to create a line, because we just contoured our nose and we don't need it to look crazy. Same thing on this side. And we're gonna tap. Just like that. So this is how we look with our face powder on. I don't like to leave it on for too long because I suffer from dry skin, and leaving it loose powders on my skin for too long will make my face look cakey, and I do not like my face looking cakey whatsoever. So I do remove it really fast, and I literally use any powder brush. It can be a really big one, and you just fluff it out. Don't fluff it up, fluff it in the same spot you placed your loose powder. Okay, so it looks like that. Okay, so if you feel like the line is too dark here on the sides, just want to go ahead and revisit it with your contour palette and just brush it. Literally just brush it. You don't even have to add anymore, just brush it with whatever is left on the brush, and that harsh line that was possibly there is now gone. Okay, so now let me get a close-up, and that's it. Next thing you want to go in is with your blush. I like to use the e.l.f. Bright Pink blush. This has been my favorite, and I just go in with blush brush, and it's kind of like an angled brush, just like the beginning one that I showed you guys. It's really, really good. I literally just tap it in once. As you can see, ¿cómo se dice? Yo lo sacudo. I brush it off a little bit so it's not too harsh, and instead of you brushing it outwards from here down, I like to brush it in up. It makes a great difference, trust me. And the same thing I'm gonna do the next side, brush it off. Just like that. And let's we go. Okay? The next thing we wanna go ahead and do is put on our highlight, and I like to use my Glow Kit Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. And I literally have been using the summer, what's this called? I've been using the summer highlight for the longest. It's been my favorite. It's literally my to-go-to. I just add some onto my brush, and I literally brush on top of my, oh my god, I had a brain fart. On top of my blush. Same thing I'm gonna do on this side. Okay. So I do add blush on my nose, but there's a trick to it. When you add blush to your nose, you wanna make sure you just do it thin. So I like to just highlight the middle of my nose, like that. I don't know if you guys can see. And then I like to add some right here on the middle. So it's like, and then if I feel like it's too harsh, I just brush it off. Next step I like to do is add my lip gloss, and my lip gloss I purchased this from the NYX, and it's called the Butter Gloss, and this is in the color BLG16, and it's Paraline. I'm not sure if I'm saying it correctly, but I'm going to show you guys here. If not, I'm going to link everything down in the description box below, so you guys can have easy access to everything I use. And you just place it on. It's such a pretty color, and it's like a neutral shiny lip color. And what I mean is so creamy, guys, your lips feel hydrated. Just add more, because who doesn't love? Next thing you want to go in with is with your mascara, and I've been using this one called Voluminous Lash Paradise. I don't see the brand on here. Oh, this is from L'Oreal. I guess I wiped it off. I use it so much, but it just added to our lashes, and just like that, and our lashes are looking very thick. Like, come through. I don't like to wear eyeliner because I feel like eyeliner makes my eyes look darker than it already is. I wasn't blessed with my son's eyes, but I do put mascara on the bottom because it does look nice. So they'll look like this. So now we let them dry for a little bit, and what I like to do once they dry, I like to go in with my lash curler, and I actually like to tweeze them up. But we're gonna wait until they're dry a little bit more, and just with my fingers I like to tap them in like upwards, just so they can look longer. Like, look how long they are. Same thing here. Okay, these dried pretty nicely, so let's go in with our lash curler, and what we're just gonna brush up. Do it again. And we're about to be finished. The only thing that we're missing is our setting spray. And the setting spray I've been using is called Hard Candy Long Wear Sheer Setting Spray, and we just do like 3 pumps. Well, I actually made 4 because the first one wasn't anything. Guys, so this is the completed look. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you guys like this everyday makeup look. This is literally what is my to-go-to, and sometimes just a bare face. But if you're looking to look bright and really young and vibrant, this is your go-to makeup. And basically everything I use is from the drugstore. Just a few items, which is Anastasia, Burley palettes, but you can use any highlight to use instead of these Anastasia Beverly Hills. I know there's some good, really good drugstore highlighters, but if you guys really did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe, guys, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.